Montgomery County wants to make sure that her students have books to read during remote learning. So she is delivering them. NBC 10 was at Springfield Township Middle School in Orland this morning as Aaron O'Malley and many others loaded bags filled with books into the district cars. And they spent the day, that's what they're doing right now, delivering the reading materials to each student's home. They're going to do curbside pickup as well. And the hope is that they will continue to do this weekly reading and weekly delivery. How cool is that? Good for them. Impressive.
Hi, everybody. I am Zach Fuller, the principal of Springfield Township Middle School, and this is the weekly update, Season 4, Episode 5 for September 25th, 2020. This week, I had the pleasure to virtually attend the anti-bias, anti-racism training for the staff and parents, hosted by the Multicultural Parents Association, the Secondary PTA, and the EEHSP. In addition, I was pleased to represent the middle school, along with three of our other faculty members, at the Equitable Practices meeting on Thursday evening, where we presented the district's recent curriculum revisions that we believe will lead to a more comprehensive, inclusive, and equitable education for all. I'm proud to be a part of a school district like SDST that takes its obligation to present a fair and honest picture of the world to its students and strives every day to help students gain access to a world of learning and find their identities in the material that we present to them. And I'm going to say, go Spartans. It's been a busy week for everybody in SDST, but a very rewarding one and one that makes me proud to be here. We have some new news for you. We have the second part of that anti-bias, anti-racism training that's presented by the Multicultural Parents Association in partnership with the Secondary PTA and the EEHSP. That's going to happen on Monday, October 5th, and it's going to be geared towards students. That'll be from 6 to 7 p.m. The student workshop will cover developmentally appropriate information to increase awareness about the role of bias, stereotype, microaggressions, and societal inequalities. We will explore scenarios in an interactive, inquiry-based format. And you must register in advance for that. The event there's a link in our newsletter, and if you register for the event, you'll get a Zoom link that you can attend from 6 to 7 p.m. On October 5th. And there's a flyer in our newsletter for more details for you about what that event will entail. From the PTA, on October 13th, we'll have a workshop on building resilience during times of uncertainty. So we want you to join us for a dynamic presentation followed by a Q&A session. The talk is geared to parents, guardians, teachers, and administration from the middle and high school communities. And our guest speaker will be Dr. Ken Ginsberg, who is an expert in adolescent medicine and youth resilience. Dr. Ginsberg is a renowned public speaker. He has a unique ability to synthesize research and translate it into actionable and memorable tips. Dr. Ginsberg is the co-founder and director of programs at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia's Center for Parent-Teen Communication, and he's a professor of pediatrics at CHOP. So this is a guy who knows what he's talking about. He travels the world speaking to parent, professional, and youth audiences, and he is the author of 5, count them 5, award-winning parenting books, as well as a multimedia interdisciplinary professional toolkit on reaching teens. We have a note from our nurse in the newsletter where you can click a link from Nurse Fox, and it's about 6th grade physicals, 7th grade immunizations, and 7th grade dental exams. These items are mandatory in the state of Pennsylvania, so you want to be sure to visit that link from Nurse Fox and follow the directions that you find there. We have exciting news about our meal programs. The United States Department of Agriculture has announced a waiver that allows the school district of Springfield Township to provide free meals to any child 18 and under residing in Springfield Township until further notice. There's an important link about the details of this program, but that's very exciting news. We have some old news for you. Our extracurricular activities are still filling up. If your child has any interest in joining one of our virtual clubs, we have a list of our faculty advisors for those clubs. That's linked in the newsletter. If you click on that link, you'll get some registration forms and more information about those clubs. If you have any questions, you can contact Jason Payne, assistant principal, Jason_Payne at sdst.org. And we have the snow shoveling registration form still linked in our newsletter. If you have an interest in shoveling snow in the township, there's an information sheet and a registration form for you to sign up to shovel snow once the winter season is upon us. As always, we link some resources for you. Our virtual family guide is linked in the newsletter down at the bottom. And we have resources for self-help and tech support, and also a calendar of cycle days for those of you who are still wondering about our even odd day schedule and what that means for your child. A reminder to everybody that Monday, September 28th is a day off from school for teachers and students. It is Yom Kippur. Our schools are closed. Our offices are virtually open. And so if you need to contact us, we will be around by email on that day, Mr. Payne and I. So for Mr. Payne, for everybody at STMS, I want to say, make it a great week or not. The choice is yours.